Butter. Would you like to know how it's made? Welcome to a journey that starts in the heart of the countryside and ends in our kitchens. Butter, the golden delight, has graced our tables and tantalized our taste buds for centuries. This versatile ingredient, whether it's spreading on a warm piece of toast or adding a velvety finish to your sauces, has become a staple in most households around the world. From time immemorial, butter has held a significant place in our culinary history. Ancient civilizations revered it for its nutritional properties and even used it in religious ceremonies. Over the centuries, the art of butter making has evolved, transforming from a laborious hand-churned process to a more sophisticated mechanized one. The process behind its creation is as intriguing as its rich history. So, whether you're a seasoned chef or just someone with a penchant for culinary adventures, there's something captivating about knowing how this everyday ingredient is made. Now brace yourself as we delve into the fascinating process of making butter. To make butter, we start with the raw material, milk. But not just any milk. The best butter is crafted from the milk of contented cows primarily. The creamier the milk, the richer the butter. Quality plays a pivotal role here. A happy cow that grazes on lush pastures produces milk that's high in fat, and it's this fat that gives butter its distinctive mouth-watering flavor. But there's more to it than just fat content. The diet of the cow also impacts the taste and color of the butter. Cows feasting on fresh green grass produce milk with a golden hue, leading to a butter with a natural sunny color. On the other hand, milk from grain-fed cows may result in paler butter. So, the secret to superior butter, it seems, lies in the milk. Once we have our milk, it's time to turn it into cream. With our cream ready, it's time to churn. And churning, my friends, is where the magic truly happens. It's the process that transforms our cream into that golden wonder we call butter. So what's the science behind this transformation? Well, cream is an emulsion, a mix of tiny droplets of one liquid suspended in another. In this case, it's fat droplets in water. When we churn the cream, we're essentially shaking up this emulsion and forcing those fat droplets to come together. This process is a delicate dance between temperature and time. Too cold, and the fat globules won't merge. Too warm, and the cream will turn into a greasy mess. Ideally, the cream should be around 13 to 15 degrees Celsius. That's cool enough to keep the fat solid, but warm enough to make it malleable. And then we churn, and churn, and churn. This agitation causes the fat globules to stick together and separate from the watery buttermilk. The more we churn, the more the fat coalesces, gradually forming a solid mass. But it's not just about shaking things up, it's also about patience. You see, churning isn't a race. Rushing it could cause the butter to become grainy or greasy. This process could take anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, depending on factors like the fat content of the cream and the temperature. At some point, you'll notice a drastic change. The cream will suddenly give way to a chunky mixture. That's the butter beginning to separate from the buttermilk. At this stage, we slow down the churning to allow the butter to form properly. And there you have it. After all that churning, we now have two products, the solid butterfat and the liquid buttermilk. The butterfat is what will shape into blocks of butter. The buttermilk, that's a delicious byproduct that's perfect for baking or drinking. Straight. Fascinating, isn't it? Now comes the washing and shaping of our butter. At this stage, we've got a lump of butterfat, but we're not quite done yet. It's time to give our butter a good rinse. The butter is washed with cold water to remove any remaining buttermilk. You might be wondering, why bother with this step? Well, the buttermilk, if left in the butter, could sour and spoil the butter. So washing is an essential step to ensure the butter's longevity and maintain its fresh, creamy taste. Once we've washed our butter, it's time to shape it. This could be into blocks, sticks, or even decorative molds for those feeling a bit fancy. The shaping isn't just for aesthetics, it also serves a practical purpose. Shaping the butter into uniform sizes allows it to be easily packaged, and it ensures consistency in the product. Whether you're spreading it on your morning toast or using it in a culinary masterpiece, you know exactly how much butter you're getting. So you see, the washing and shaping process is more than a cosmetic touch. It's a vital part of making butter. It removes the residual buttermilk, preventing spoilage, and forms the butter into a convenient and consistent size. All this work ensures that the butter you buy is fresh, delicious, and ready to enhance your meals. Our butter is now ready to be packaged and sent to your local grocery store. So that's the entire process of making butter. We embarked on a fascinating journey, starting with the humble cow and its precious gift of milk. The raw milk, a vital ingredient, undergoes pasteurization, an essential step that eliminates harmful bacteria and enhances the milk's shelf life. This process also helps to preserve the rich, creamy flavor that we all associate with butter. Next, we moved on to the intriguing process of churning the cream. This step is where the magic happens. The vigorous agitation of cream separates the fat from the buttermilk. The fat then clumps together to form the butter we all know and love. It's a simple process, but it's rooted in the fascinating science of emulsions. After the churning process, we dove into the washing and shaping phase. The butter is rinsed to remove any remaining buttermilk, ensuring a longer shelf life and a pure, buttery taste. Then, it is shaped into the familiar forms we see in our local supermarkets or perhaps in our own kitchens. The journey of butter from a cow to your table is a testament to our human ingenuity and the beauty of simple processes. It's a staple in our diets, a key player in our favourite recipes, and a testament to the simple yet profound science of food. Thank you for being here, and if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe.